Hey, what's up guys? Diplex here again. Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is doing good today. So in this video, we are back in Men of War Assault Squad 2 playing Rob's Realism mod. And if you're interested in having the same setup I do, then go over to the Steam Workshop, search in the collections area for DiplexHeated's MOWAS2 mod collection. I'm sure if you just search my name, it'll show up. Perhaps ultimately, if you just visit my profile, go to my workshop page, and then look at my collections. Basically, it contains all the mods I'm currently using or playing with. Most of them work together, but use your common sense and logic. Don't combine Rob's Realism mod with like Born in the Fire, America mod, or any of the more modern ones. All the World War II mods work together with Rob's, of course. So yeah, I thought I'd do it, you know, because a lot of people are always asking me what I'm using. So, oh god, it's so nice to be back in Men of War Assault Squad 2. The reason why it's been a while, and I just noticed something. Here's a sandbag position, not occupied by any troops. We're going to have to change that around. I've spent hours on this map, like all day yesterday, just scripting and getting ready, and I've missed this? That's crazy. Wow, okay, nice. It's hidden away. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. The reason why I can remember it is because I'm in command today. Now, I'm not going to move everyone around, but I thought I'd mix it up. We always usually just go with a fully cinematic experience, me watching the AI fight, and it's awesome, but it's also so much fun to be involved in some ways, either if you're just like commanding the attacking force or if you're organizing the defense, without it being too like gameplay, you know what I mean? Like without it being too much of a challenge, still retaining a lot of the cinematic feel. So that's what we're gonna do today. The map is made by Oldboy, the map also comes with, I think, either his map pack or as part of his mod called Battalion Commander for Rob's Realism mod. So that's a really, really cool mod as well. That changes a few things up. I really haven't got into the detail of the mods or the mod yet. I think it adds new units, a few new like Commonwealth factions, as well as a few new features to like multiplayer gameplay to make it a little more realistic. So yeah, that's kind of cool, but more on that later. So I'm so happy to be back in Rob's Realism mod because I've had a fresh install of the entire game and all the mods, which is why I haven't played it in a while. So without further ado, let's go ahead and click start. This is a beautiful Tobruk map, and there's going to be a part 2 coming out pretty soon. Featuring the remaining part of this map. It's a huge map. It's a huge map. And sometimes I feel like it goes to waste when you do it all at once. It's hard to focus. You can't be everywhere at once. So it makes perfect sense to space it out a tiny bit. Here comes the DAK, the Deutsches Afrika Korps, and they're rolling in here in half tracks. How awesome is this? This is going to be one hell of an assault. So the troops we're commanding are actually Australian and Indian, but in this case, primarily Australian with the support of British tankers. Later on during the siege, they were actually evacuated and replaced by British infantry. So yeah, just a fun little fact. There's so much more to know and learn about the North African theater. I haven't really gotten myself involved in it at all. There's so much to World War II that, you know, you're going to have to read entire books about, you know, single battles to get a great understanding of all the details. That is if you're interested, of course. So the half tracks are lining up. We've got a great minimap in the top left corner to obviously help me commanding. I will know when reinforcements arrive and how the battlefield looks, where I need to spend focus and time, you know, fixing lines and positions being shelled and destroyed by German firepower. And, you know, on the subject of German firepower, there's just so many troops coming in now, so many tanks rolling in, and the first shots are being fired by the British static weapons. We have a set of 2-pounders. We also have a pair of Matildas by the front. Oh, nice hit. That other, like, reconnaissance vehicle is so lucky. It's a 234. I do believe. There we go. Here comes the infantry. Open up! That is so awesome! Look at them charging! Vickers machine gun as well, firing at the German troops attacking the left flank. We gotta hold this ridge as well, because if the Germans take it, they will be able to engage us from our left side, firing down into our trenches. The first truck of reinforcements just arrived. We're gonna send them to the front line straight away. First, we'll send them up here to our mortar position. Right now, currently just firing away at the attacking German troops. We also have a pair of 25-pounders back here, currently just getting ready to open up. Fire mission ready. This is so awesome. And that truck is going to return out and pick up more troops. Okay, we're doing pretty okay so far. By the trenches, we're gonna fill up a lack of infantry there on the right side. We'll grab another 3 here, and we'll get them ready to be sent up to this little sandbag position as soon as the first German wave is dealt with. Wow, we should be expecting some serious 25-pounder support any second now. There we go. Now we're starting to drop some serious rounds on the enemy. Look at that. How awesome is that, guys? Mesmerizing. My new favorite word. Whoa, danger closer on this side. That's gonna shake up the palm trees a bit. But it's also gonna get the Germans to pull back. They are somewhat discouraged from continuing their assault here on the left side. So that was a close call. But the attack is far from over. We've still got vehicles to destroy. Okay, I'm gonna have a few troops in reserve to be ready to crew the 6-pounders we have set up further back here in case the Germans break through our first line of defense. Alright guys, let's go, let's go. There's an opening now in the German attack, but the next wave is on its way as well. Oh no, the sandbags have partially been destroyed, but I think it's crucial to get some troops up in between the ridge line and our trench line down below. You know, we gotta fill those gaps. Let's go. I might still be a little bit stuck in my American character because the last couple of battles have shown American troops during the invasion of North Africa in Morocco primarily, and also the Battle of the Bulge. So I haven't really swapped over to my British character yet, but yeah, we'll see if my enthusiasm stretches that far. The battle is, of course, the main priority. Right, so the second batch of troops have arrived. Let's get them up. The center trench has just taken so many casualties, but it plays a large role in holding back the Germans. Alright, I'm gonna grab 2 riflemen and get them on the 2-pounder on the left side. It has lost its crew, and we're gonna get another rifleman to join the other one here on the right side. Look at the mortars. I love the way they sound. So, speaking about sound, this video is utilizing... Oh, look. Spot just opened up. This video is utilizing the immersion sound mod, which is great. It's fantastic. It's one of the better sound mods ever made for Men of War Assault Squad 2. I think it uses post-scriptum and Red Orchestra 2 sounds primarily, so that's a really good start. Lighter vehicles coming down the road, being targeted by our 2-pounders and small arms. Okay, we've lost the bunker area. I wonder if it's feasible to send a guy up on the Vickers. Let's try. He might earn a VC for doing this. There we go. Alright, we'll see how long he lasts. Despite being in command of the defenders, I still feel like I can put almost all the focus on the cinematic experience here for you guys watching the battle. And that is really nice. Another barrage is going to land close to the left flank, hitting a lot of the German troops in the tree line. That's going to take off a lot of the heat here on the left side. But we did lose that Vickers gunner. I don't think we're going to be able to remain in that position for long because there's just so many German vehicles coming in, and he's rather unprotected, to be honest. So I think we're gonna have to abandon the idea of holding that bunker. We've lost it, but the positions further back are gonna stop the Germans from actually capturing the bunker. All right, this trench is getting real shook up right now. Okay, we got another batch of infantry on the way. Nice. And I think it's time now we take these guys and actually occupy some of the 6-pounders here in the second line, just to be ready for when the Germans get closer. And besides, these guns have a substantially longer range than the weaker 2-pounders up front, so they're going to be able to support them from the rear. The mortars are still firing. Nice. We've lost some crewmen, though. That's unacceptable for accuracy and whatnot, so let's get them back on. Gotta keep all the guns crewed. Alright, another squad of infantry moving up. We're gonna fill up some of the holes back here. It's important we keep this position secure. So I'm gonna grab you. I think 2 men is fine for now. Let's also have some guys in reserve back here. And the rest is heading for the front line. It's a miracle we're still holding this. I just don't know how, but we are. Super inaccurate, super stressed out. Gun crews are doing what they can to hold back the German vehicles. Oh yeah. Oh yes, baby. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That is going to bring a big smile to my face. Alright. Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah, I think we'll keep you guys here. I'll pull you up later. But right now, we don't need manpower. We need the quality of manpower up here, not the quantity. I think the right amount of men in the right position will have the kind of effect we want. We don't need to crowd the trench, because apparently it'll just get them all killed. The Germans are definitely not playing around with the kind of firepower they're bringing up to the front. Left side still holding. No German infantry really contesting the hill yet. They haven't really dared to go back, but there's just another batch of infantry on the way. They might give it a second try. This is always awesome. Okay. Whoa! Are these 2-pounders really knocking out the Panzer IIIs? And oh, here's a Panzer IV rolling up, though. Oh! I think that was the Matilda. I don't think the 2-pounders would have that kind of effect on it. Okay, we're starting to get really swarmed by the German infantry now. This is definitely getting way more serious. Alright, let's get some infantry reinforcements up. I think we need to commit these guys to the trench in the center. because they're starting to engage us from the ridge line now, and that is pretty serious. Well, I want to go deaf over here. Freaking loud. Alright. Second guy on that mortar. Let's get some more guys in the trench line. I think we might just put 2 Bren gunners here. Bren gunners. There we go. I'm literally experiencing some kind of tinnitus right now. It's really weird. Never had that happen to me by just playing Men of War, but it's pretty loud. Gotta lower my volume there for a second. There we go. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, this one's empty. We gotta fix that. This guy on the gun, and let's give him a teammate. There we go, and let's also add 1 more crewman to the 2-pounder here in the center. There we go. Let's let artillery deal with the rest. These vehicles shouldn't be out of range at all. No, we're gonna do what we can to continue to engage them. I think we might have lost the main gun here, because he's refusing to engage armor. Look, I'm telling him to engage the Panzer III, but he's refusing. So I think we've lost it. And I don't think there's any room for any field repairs of that type either. Wow, look at the ricochets just bouncing off of that Panzer III. Wow. Talk about a massive battle. I mean, absolutely insane. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 guys on this 6-pounder, just to be sure. And by the way, this map is made by Old Boy, I presume, since I found it in his mod, but so credits to him for that. It's a stunning map, but the battle is actually made by me. I don't know if I made that clear, because, well, I usually don't create battles like this where you need to control troops, but I thought it'd be really fun for a change of pace, you know? Oh, wow. Got some rounds hidden back here. And it just shows the might of this German attack. How they've got lines of vehicles back here ready for the next assault. Plenty of Panzer IIIs rolling up, even a few Panzer IVs. And I'm honestly shocked that we've, like, been able to hold these guys back. We haven't lost our first line of defense yet, and I think that's just... it's really cool. This Matilda is also somehow still alive. It's lost its tracks, but it's still going. And that is pretty insane. Oh, we've lost the mortar. Can't have that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Apparently it's not so safe back here in the mortar pits, which is actually a bit of a surprise. But they are absolutely crucial in holding back the enemy infantry. We're gonna get a focused barrage on the left side. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. The center is pretty suppressed. It's the flanks right now where the things are happening. Looking at the minimap, we've got German infantry moving up on the right side and left side. Wow. That is crazy. I don't think we're receiving any more infantry reinforcements. Oh, this guy's dismounted. Okay. I think he might be done. So he's not returning to pick up any more infantry. That's interesting. I didn't even plan for him to get out, so he's probably just taken a few rounds. Maybe his truck has been disabled, and that's why he jumped out. But it would make sense if he was done now picking up the infantry. Why wouldn't he join the fight? Of course he would. That is randomly quite suitable and cool. All right. Okay, we got no one alive up here. One guy is screwing this left side 2-pounder. He's still in the fight somehow. He's been like closest to the enemy, but yet he is alive. I find that absolutely insane. Okay, we got a few mortar rounds hitting the left side, but the majority of German infantry seem to have been killed. I don't think we can commit to a counterattack, but our goal is to hold the perimeter, and that is what we're doing right now. I just don't think the Germans... There's a few more vehicles. Let's go for one last push. Actually, it seems like they're on the way now. So they've unloaded infantry. These are just half tracks. No vehicles that can really actually punch through our front line, but, you know, I think they might just commit. Nope. All right, we're going to give them a little bit of help to get rolling. There we go. And over here we have a Panzer which has lost its tracks. This guy's good. We can continue moving. Yeah, why not? Let's roll up in a combined assault. All right, let's get rolling. One last push now. Wow, it's no wonders they actually broke through our line here. Mortars are firing direct fire at him. This Matilda is probably going to deal with it pretty rapidly. Yeah, there we go. The crew is going to dismount and be shot dead. Here they go. Look at the Germans. This is absolutely insane. I think these 2-pounders are ridiculously inaccurate. I think the Matildas here are responsible for the majority of the enemy casualties. But yeah, it's cool anyway. This early in the war, this is 1941, you don't really have that big a variety of vehicles to use, and guns and equipment and whatnot. So even in the game, which is even more limited than reality, of course, you're going to have a stiffer choice. But guys, I think that is it. All the waves are depleted. We aren't getting any more reinforcements. One more wave could actually probably break us right now. So that is absolutely crazy. Okay, we're going to mark the enemy casualties in red, and we'll mark our allies in yellow. And as you can tell, we've had a lot of filling up to do here, or filling in. But oh my, has the Germans lost a lot of vehicles today. Absolutely insane. Well, I'd like to do more open field desert battles, maybe some Operation Battle Axe. That would be really cool, which was a German victory, kind of taking place during the Siege of Tobruk, if I'm not too wrong. But I lost a lot of guys here by the 2-pounders. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Hope you didn't mind me commanding a few Brits here and there, getting them sent into battle. I really enjoyed making this battle. It was really fun to have these like routes of infantry arrive here and there and be dropped off and then sent to the front line. The 25-pounders back here are not done shelling the enemy yet, so they're going to continue doing that for a while. But overall, the battle has quieted down, and yeah, only the smoke is going to remain. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in another one coming up soon. Ciao.